So hello guys, today in this video we will learn about the more functions in an array. So suppose if I was to check if this is an array or not, so we are using array.isArray. So another function that is used inside an array is array uh, log. I think so array dot includes, okay, arr dot includes, yeah, include 5, so 4. It will give me true or false if this value will be present inside array or not. If I write 6 here, uh, okay, will 6 present inside an array? No. So I got false here because this value is not present. So is there anything left inside array? No. So let's talk about the objects. So what is object? So object is a data structure or a primitive type which is used to store the data in a form of a key value pair. So we will learn about the key value pair previously here, that how actually the data will be stored in a key value format. So there is a box, inside that there is one key and then colon and then there is a value. So let's see how we can create an object. So suppose if I want to create a user object, okay, and user has some name, right? Suppose my name, and then it has some role, okay, developer developer. Now, first thing we have to learn is how to access the value. Access the value. Okay. So first we have to learn how to access the value. So this is how we can access the value. That there are two ways. One is user dot name. So we get value. And another way is user, and we can use square bracket, and this is how we can access the value. Now, if I want to modify the value inside an object, we can also modify it. Let user.name is equal to, suppose if I want to change something to someone, okay, someone, and if I want to print the log and name, not name, I want to print the user. You'll see the value will be changed to someone. Now, one important thing that we have to learn in primitive and non-primitive type is, mm, so this is all about basics of an object. So let's learn that important concept. So if we see here, let's suppose if I create a variable a and I put it equals to 45, and then I create a variable b and I put it equals to a. Now I print both the value a, and now then there is b, right? And now what I do is I put b value is to where 85, 89. And now I print a value, and now again I print b value. Now here what you will see is a value is 45, so 45 is been printed. I create another variable b which carries a, which is 45, so b will be printed to be a 45. Now after that I will change the value of b to be 89. I got, and after that I will print a, I got 45, and the b value is to be 89, right? So inside the primitive type, what happen is, on when we pass or when we initialize some variable with another variable, so the variable who's carry some value will only pass their value to that particular variable. So if we consider there is b and I put it equals to a, so there are two things. One is reference and another one is value. So a carry both things. But what actually the a will pass? A will only pass the values to the b. Okay, so the value will be passed inside A. But in non-primitive type, what happen is, suppose if I create, let's see, it with example. So suppose I create a user, right? And I put name is equals to AJ, right? And now what I have done is create another user one and I put it is equals to user, right? And now print both the user one. Now what I have done is I put user dot name, not user dot name. I put user one dot name is equals to bg. Now I will print user again and user one again. Here you will see that my user in name is AJ, and I create another variable and I put that user object inside that object and I printed both. So I got AJ and AJ. Now after that I will change the value that is present inside user one object and I put it equals to BJ. And when I print user and user one, we get both values changed. So in a non-primitive type, what happen is if this is non-primitive type, along with the value, the references also passed inside it. Okay, so this is how it actually happens. So this is about the basic thing, and let's learn one more concept. So there is a popular question that if we are using const uh 45 then 56, sorry, 45 and 56. Now what we know is that if we are using const, we can't change any value, right? We can't change any value, but we can change the value inside a primitive type. So no, sorry, non-primitive type. So if there is an array and I put array 0 equals to 1, and if I print log array, you will see the value has been changed. So why the value has been changed? So what is the actual concept of const? So const will say that if there is a const a and it has some value, we can't change the whole value here. We can't change the whole value. That like if we put a is equals to 89, this will not has been possible. Okay, so if there is an array and if it is equals to 45 and then 56, and now what I want is wait const const. Now what I want is I put array is equals to 45 comma 89. This will not possible, but this will be possible. Array is equals to or array 1 equals to 89. This will be possible. Possible, not possible. Let's see it with example. So if I try to do this, arr equals to 45 comma 89, and now let's put arr1 is equals to 89. You will see I got an error that assignment to constant variable. This is not possible. But if I remove this, this will be possible, right? So if this is possible in array, this will also possible in object also. So let's see. Let I create user and there is name. And suppose I put it equals to AJ. Now put it equals to const. Okay, and now what I will do is user dot name equals to bj abj, and now I will print user. Now you will see that the value has been changed. So how to prevent it? If I put const here and anyone can change this value, then there is no use of that putting that const. So how we can stop this or how we can prevent this? So for that we are using object dot freeze, right? Object dot freeze. So you will see this. This is how we can prevent the changing in array. So this is about the object, and we will learn some more interesting fact about the JavaScript in the next video. So thank you guys.